Alright everybody, we've got the Pokémon Champions overview trailer. So hopefully we'll get a good bit of new information here. I have not seen this yet. I'm very interested in seeing how this game is going to play.
Pokémon Champions.
Alright, dude.
This game is all about battles.
Well, duh.
Compete online against players from across the world with the Pokémon you've recruited.
Is this a Battle Revolution sequel? Preparing your Pokémon.
There are two ways to obtain battle-ready Pokémon. The first is by connecting to the Pokémon Home app. Transfer your Pokémon from games in the Pokémon RPG series and the Pokémon Go app to Pokémon Home. Then link the app to this game. The second way,
and I guess you'll be able to just tap into any of your Pokemon as long as they're in Pokemon Home.
Pokemon to recruit once per day from a random selection of Pokemon that appear in the game.
Oh, okay. So you can just build a whole squad
can only be used
once a day.
Pokémon Champions for a certain amount of time.
Oh, they're literal rentals. So once you get them, they'll go away after a while. That's kind of messed up, but I guess it's to keep you guessing or something. I don't know.
Before battle, you'll be able to see your opponent's team and vice versa, and choose the Pokemon you want to use for the impending match.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon Battle Revolution.
Consider which Pokemon your opponent will use. Then select your own Pokemon to start the battle.
It's just like Battle Revolution. Got your team of 6, and it was a 4-on-4 battle, so you had to be careful.
Players alternate turns with moves. Win.
I'm hoping that there'll be a different set of arenas, though, because so far it looks like every battle I've seen in this game takes place in the same arena.
You can swap one Pokemon for another. Or use Mega Evolution to power up your Pokemon.
Okay.
The decisions you make could influence the tide of battle.
Mega Evolution?
Mega Evolution, certain Pokemon will gain abilities brand new to the series.
Okay.
There are also different battle formats. Use one Pokemon at a time in single battles.
Yeah.
Or have Pokemon fight 2-on-2 in double battles.
Is that all you get? All right, go into the battle modes.
There are 3 different online battle modes. In ranked battles, test your skills against evenly matched trainers.
I'm guessing not. I guess we're never gonna see. We're never gonna see triple and.
Wins and losses aren't recorded, so you can enjoy matches.
Not gonna see triple or rotation battles come back, I don't think.
And in private battles, create a room and battle against.
I mean, I was never that big of a fan of the triple and rotation battles, but it would be nice to at least, you know. I'm sure somebody out there really liked that.
Engage in battles to earn victory points or VP. Here's how to use VP. You can swap the moves a Pokemon can learn.
Okay.
Change its nature. Modify its abilities. And more. The stat points of a Pokemon can also be adjusted.
You can just totally
For example, you could
customize your
increase attack
Pokemon.
and speed to boost offense.
But these are only temporary Pokemon.
Raise HP and defense to withstand attacks. Pokemon can be easily trained to your liking, so try out different ways to battle.
Now, recruit. Okay, we're going back to recruit.
You can only recruit once per day, but by using VP, you can recruit multiple times.
Okay.
Keep in mind that recruited Pokemon are only available for 1 week. But with VP, any recruited Pokemon will be permanently added.
Oh, so you're... Okay. So it's not just automatically
In
going.
the shop,
Okay.
spend VP to purchase held items or Mega Stones for your Pokemon.
Okay. Now here's the problem though.
You can also
In the
get
reveal
clothing,
for this, it showed a
looks for your
Pokemon
trainer,
using
different Pokeball throwing styles,
I like the customization
and
stuff, but it,
battle music.
oh, that's ripped straight from the old games. But it showed a Pokemon using
Your Pokemon awaits.
terrestrialization though in the first full animated trailer.
Pokémon Champions.
Free to start game.
Available April 8th on the Nintendo Switch system.
Okay. Well, that was interesting, kind of. I was hoping there would be a little bit more information, but I guess not. But anyway, they hit the basics here. I'm glad that the recruited Pokemon, at least the ones that you actually spend points on, they stay with you. So if you just get a random Pokemon per day in the regular recruit mode, they will go away after a week. But the other ones are permanent, so that's good. I wonder though how many you'll be able to store. It looked like 30, but maybe the bonus starter pack that you can, I guess if you pre-order, will let you hold more. I don't know, but I think it's interesting here because we know, okay, Mega Evolution is going to be in this, but if you remember the initial trailer, it had a Mega Charizard going up against a terrestrialized, oh god, what's the big fish's name? I can't remember it. Anyway, the gigantic catfish, Dodonzo or whatever it's called, I don't remember. It was terrestrialized while it went up against a Mega Charizard. Now, I do not expect them to actually let you mix the abilities like that, although maybe that'll be a later update. Who knows? But, I do expect this game to give you the option to play the game in specific regions' rules. So say you have the rule where you can use Mega Evolution, and then you'll have rules where you can use Mega Evolution and Z moves, then you'll have terrestrialization, then you'll have Dynamaxing. I feel like every playstyle that really matters will be in this game, and maybe they're holding off on that to save for a later update. So, hey, once the Mega Evolution stuff is done, we'll bring in Dynamaxing for all you Sword and Shield fans. And then at the end, they'll add Scarlet and Violet's terrestrialization to give you another element to play with. And who knows, maybe that will be the way that we end up getting triple battles and rotation battles brought back. But I don't think anybody's really going to lose sleep if they don't bring those back. Anyway, I kind of talked over it a little bit. Let's go back to the customization here, or the shop. I mean, so yeah, this is basically an official version of Pokemon Showdown where you can tweak these Pokemon to do whatever you want. Give them whatever ability you want, whatever nature you want. Set the stats, raise the stats, lower the stats, whatever you want to do. Change their moveset. A tailor-made Pokemon. A tailor-made team if you've got enough VP. I know people were... This is probably to cut back on Showdown to get people playing this. Like, here's an official version. You don't have to use this, you know... This is going to be offered as a superior version of that because it'll be official. But, where's the shop at? Let's look at the shop. Yeah, here we go. Held items you can buy. Mega Stones, of course, for the evolution. Speed through. Then you've got clothing, which a lot of this looks like the exact same thing. I was hoping it would give you the ability to change your player model so that they all wouldn't look just exactly the same. Because the way that Pokemon does their models now, like, there's very little difference between, you know, the boy and girl models their faces are almost exactly the same. Like 99%, this is the same exact model. And I was hoping that they would go back to like that Battle Revolution option where you could pick different, you know, body types. So like Battle Revolution, you had 3 male, 3 female body types, and it was like, you know, young boy, teen boy, and then I guess slightly more jacked teen boy. And then for the girls, you had really young girl, and then teen girl. I guess, I don't know, older, whatever. But you still had 3 different types of character models you could pick from. And I liked playing around with it. I mean, the clothing stuff was all pretty much set to one style, so you didn't really have too many, you know, you couldn't play around with outfits that much. But I liked creating characters in that. I mean, again, very limited character creation, but I always thought it was cool that you at least had characters that were visually different enough and not just this, you know, one generic model that you will tweak just a little bit to give it just that much likeness from yourself or whatever you want to do. I mean, hopefully there's enough choices here, and the clothing style isn't just, you know, if you look at this, where is it? Go back to, if you look at this, look at this outfit. There's very little difference here. It's just different colors. I hope, and it looks like, yeah, if you look, maybe there'll be a lot more different outfits you can pick from. Let's hope. At the very least, though, you get like pre-battle poses, throwing style animations. That's cool. Victory poses, and you can pick the battle songs. Hopefully, there's plenty of those. Look at this, new arrivals. Yeah, they're gonna add these over time. And I do like. I didn't know this before. It tells you what game the track is pulled from, so you may get the same track from different games. So, oh, maybe you'll get the original trainer battle from Gold and Silver, but then there's also this variant from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You know, same song, just made for that specific iteration of the game. But anyway, I still hope that there's a lot more to be seen from this game, because I think, you know, this looks like a spiritual successor to Pokemon Battle Revolution, but also, you know, with them trying to bring in elements from Pokemon Showdown. So it looks like a kind of a combination of those. My other hope is that this will be, maybe they'll throw in some mini games like Pokemon Stadium. Like, throw us some mini games in here that we could play with our Pokemon. That would be a really cool feature, and it would basically make this the new. But like, yeah, let that be a combination of Pokemon Battle Revolution, Pokemon Showdown, Pokemon Stadium, and with this recruitment feature here, it actually reminds me a little bit of Pokemon Ranch, which was a Wii U, you know, software that you could download, and you could get free Pokemon from there too. There was some, I can't remember the requirements, but that was how you could get a Mew on the Gen 4 games. But you could store like a ton of Pokemon there. I still have a ton of Pokemon from like Diamond and Pearl and some of the Game Boy Advance games that are just sitting on my Wii U Pokemon Ranch. They've probably been wondering where I've been for the last, like, how long has it been? 15 years? My poor Pokemon. But anyway, what are you guys' thoughts on Pokemon Champions? Do you like it? Are you interested in it? What are you hoping they'll add to this game that they haven't shown yet? Assuming that they will add some of these features. I mean, it doesn't matter. Here on this channel, on this video, in the comment section, you can ask for anything you want. Doesn't mean Game Freak and Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are going to give it to you, but, you know, throw those suggestions out there. Let me know what you guys want to see from this game. Appreciate you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will play some Pokemon Champions, I guess, when it comes out on April 8th. Until then, see you later.